Hello everyone, Kent with Zuna. On my chart I have Z Keltner channel SV and Z Bollinger Band SV, not to be confused with the Z Keltner channel and Z Bollinger Band, because we have two other indicators. One is called Z Keltner channel, the other Z Bollinger Band. These two have an SV at the end of them, and there is a difference between the Z Keltner channel, for example, compared to the Z Keltner channel SV. At the same time, there are a lot of similarities. So the simplest way to make the distinction would be that these two indicators on my chart, the Keltner is at the top, the Bollinger at the bottom. Uh, as many of you know, the Keltner channel and the Bollinger bands, these are basic band systems that have been around for some time and fairly popular with traders. What we've done is we've added a lot of different features that are useful for trading on top of the basic Keltner channel and Bollinger band, and which allows traders to make their decisions more accurately. With the SV version, we've made these indicators universal across all markets. In other words, you can use them on futures, stocks, ETFs, spot forex, uh, both indicators, as well as you can use them on tick charts, volume-based charts, time-based charts. You can use them on intraday time-based charts, or you can use them on daily, weekly, monthly charts. So in the sense of interval and symbols or markets, these two indicators are universal so that you can use them across all intervals, all markets. And they have the same features that are built into the other two indicators, one being Z Keltner channel. It does not have the SV in its title, and Z Bollinger Band does not have the SV in it. So those two indicators are designed specifically mostly for intraday traders who trade instruments that are volume, in other words, report volume. And they're using intraday intervals that are what we would consider low intervals. And so some are using tick or low tick based charts, low volume based charts, and some are using low time based charts like 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, etc. Pretty much 3 minute and 5 would be the maximum. So those two indicators calculate a little bit differently also the trend. But both of these indicators have Zuna trend technology built into them. And that's the differences between them. So let's take a look at the features that are built into the Keltner channel or the Bollinger Band, or the trend technology, and the trend coloring, which would give you the trend in terms of a color. So you can set the color any color you like, but the default colors are at what you are seeing right now for a downtrend. And when the upper channel and lower channel and the midline hook up and have the same color, then the trend is in that direction. And then the power filter is the momentum filter, or in other words, an indicator that shows momentum coming into the market. And then you have the shift indicator, which indicates price consolidation, or what we refer to most often as balance or volatility contraction. So that's what the white crosses are on the upper and the lower channel. And you have the same thing on the Bollinger Band, same options or features built in. So what we're looking at right now is the S&P 500 2-minute chart. Let's look at Euro USD spot forex on a 5-minute chart, and here again we have the Keltner at the top, the Bollinger Band at the bottom, same features. Let's look at the same symbol, Euro USD daily spot forex. Again, Keltner at the top, Bollinger at the bottom. And last of all, let's look at the daily S&P 500 futures. This is the E-mini contract. Again, Bollinger on the bottom and Keltner at the top. So you can see that if for somebody who's interested in trading just a market that's in a strong trend, identifying the trend via the colors and then looking for trade setups when the power filter is setting up, you can nicely just scalp along the trade, either using daily charts or a lower chart. You can just enter into trades using as swing trades, that is, as well as you can use this for your assistance for assistance with your day trading if you're a day trader primarily. Now the ability for The reason we wanted to offer this was because there's a variation of needs between clients. So the ability for this indicator to be universal allows those who primarily swing trade to use it for swing trading. In other words, those who trade using higher intervals, including daily or weekly charts, then they can uh, use it in that fashion. For those who prefer to use intraday charts where most of their trading is very, very short periods, uh, they can still use the indicator. So in that sense, it's universal. And of course, these are two popular systems, band systems. And on top of that, we've had these built-in features that make it much easier to distinguish between different types of price action and build your strategies around it. That being said, if you don't know how to use these, if you're not familiar with these band systems, either the Keltner or Bollinger, and you're interested in learning to use them, you're interested in learning trade setups that are effective with these indicators, we do have that available. You could simply go to our website. At the top of the website, you'll see a link that'll say strategy. Click on that, and then on the left side, look for Keltner and Bollinger Band strategies. You'll see the link, and then you can learn more information there about them. Those strategies can be certainly used with these indicators. Now, with those strategies, we include both the Z Keltner channel SV and we include the Z Keltner channel. So we include both indicators as well as several other technical indicators which we don't disclose. And those, that way, depending on your needs, you could use it. You could use either one of those based on your own preference to execute and implement the strategies that we discuss in that package. If you're not sure if you're not familiar, generally our response, because when the people ask us, well, which one should I use? Our response is, which one are you more familiar with? Use that. If you're not familiar with either of them, then our suggestion would be to use the Keltner, to begin with the Keltner, and if you like it, continue with it. If not, then switch to the Bollinger Band, and after some experimentation, you'll figure out which one suits your personal trading style the best. I'll end with just reiterating what I did in the beginning, because I'm afraid that we might have, just to ensure that there is no confusion, the difference between the Z Keltner channel that we have on our website and the Z Keltner SV channel, which are these two, is simply that the SV versions are not dependent on instruments that report volume. In other words, you can apply them across all markets regardless if they report volume or not, and you can apply them across all time frames, including volume-based, tick-based charts, intraday charts, daily, weekly, monthly charts. In that sense, it's a much more universal indicator, whereas the Z Keltner channel or the Z Bollinger Band that we have as well, those are specifically designed for lower interval trading only, and only with markets that report volume.